Hello, I'm Jeff, and today I'm going to give you a quick guide to how to be looking at a standard roof. So just some of the basic observations which are good to pick up when you look at most roofs. So the example we've got here, built in around 2000, so it's got a very basic shaped roof here. So the thing about roofs is that wherever they land, that's where the load goes. So it's very important to map out the bottom line of the roof, because that's where all the loads are. So the other thing I'm looking at here now is the basic complexity of the roof. This has got hipped ends and valleys, so for such a small house, that's quite a complex roof. And the reason I look at this is because the more complex the roof is, the more problems can arise. So we've got the valley in there, the hip on there. So the first place I start is to look at the ridge lines to make sure they're nice and flat. You can sometimes use a folder just to check, and these ones seem to look all right. These are concrete interlocking tiles, so they are quite heavy, so I'm expecting inside to see a structure that can support that. From a house from 2000s, I'm expecting this to be a truss roof. The next thing I'm looking at is the rainwater goods, and as you can see from here, this one goes all the way around, and I'm still not seeing a downpipe. So that's something else we need to look at, particularly older properties. You can have problems with too much guttering, not enough downpipes, and that's a particular problem for houses in the countryside because they have soakaways. So the next thing then is to look for any sort of ventilation. None at the top, no chimneys on this house as well, so that's quite standard for this sort of era, so that's consistent. And here we have the eaves details. These are PVC. Not sure if that would be, well, from this era in housing. Yeah, it probably would be. And you can see there we've got a nice eaves vent there all the way around, so that's looking quite good. So at this vantage point I can see that there's some moss growing there, and that's could be a sign of a leak, which I might make a report on. And here's the hip hook, which holds the hip tiles from sliding down. So I've got a fairly flat, relatively complex series of elevations. I've got an anticipation of what I'm going to see inside, and I've also got some clues as to what the main load bearing elements might be. So I hope you found that useful. Like I say, these are just minor pointers, just on observations and why we look at them, and you can apply these to most roofs that you're looking at.